Greetings to players of all ages. This is a special Akia Magna PSA about Amtgard Holds. For those who are unaware, all LARP and live-action battle game systems have a hold system for stopping play to resolve player and rule disputes and to tend to the injured. Generally, hold systems work by allowing players or game referees to yell hold to stop play to resolve important issues by making everyone in the field take a knee and stop talking. Without some form of hold system, players who get hurt or who need to inform others about game states couldn't be able to communicate to the field at large about any given situation. There is, however, an annoyance towards holds by competitive battle gamers. Newcomers to most buffers will become confused when they shout "hold the line" and everyone on the battlefield takes a knee and looks straight at them. Also, most boffer fighters are very safety oriented. When a player takes a shot a little too hard, or twists an ankle, or demands to leave the battlefield to get their anger under control, most boffer fighters' first instinct is to shout for a hold to tend to the player's needs. That can be very annoying for fighters at the other end of the battlefield who aren't in the way of that player getting out of the fight, especially if all that player needs to do is step to the side for a bit. This is what the Amtgard Ruleset version 8 attempts to fix with their new hold system. In Amtgard, the hold still exists as it did with players and reeves shouting it to stop combat. What the new rules change is the separation of the injury-based hold system from the game-specific hold system. In the V8 ruleset, whenever someone takes a minor injury and needs to leave the battlefield, they only need to communicate the word safety, and players near them will slow play and direct play away from the player that needs it. If someone is injured to the point where they need help leaving the field of play or need immediate medical attention, then the players around them will shout "emergency" to let medical personnel and other players know that that player needs to be tended to immediately. That is in essence what this PSA attempts to clear up. The old habit is hard ingrained into every experienced boffer. In the years after the rule set had been in effect, I've seen people shout safety in an attempt to stop entire fields of play, and the attempt work. I've seen a player take a concussion from 2 simultaneous polearms to the head, and the first shout out was safety, and then medic before emergency. I've never witnessed someone who was personally injured in a minor way state safety. Someone else has always shouted it in an attempt to stop play. Most telling of all is that players still shout hold in given safety in emergency situations. So here is a compiled list of do's and don'ts regarding how to use the new safety system. Do's. Always attempt to leave the battlefield as soon as you call safety. Encourage others to keep fighting while allowing yourself to leave during a safety situation. Let a reeve know you'll be okay or need medical attention and that you're stepping out until the situation is handled. Return from a safety as if respawning. Generally, a reeve won't count this as a death unless a lot of time has passed or if you took the safety on a death. Take a knee and gesture towards the origin of an emergency call whenever a medic is nearby. Give a large amount of space for an emergency event when it happens near you. Encourage others to step back and listen for medics to announce themselves. Offer help, removing the injured from play if possible. Don'ts. Never shout safety unless you're involved. Ideally, only the affected party should announce safety. Don't wait for the pain to leave you. Remaining in place to hold yourself and cry can lead to people incorrectly calling an emergency. Don't take advantage of a safety to breach a line or take an objective while it's ongoing. Until the safety issue is resolved, pretend the opponent is still there barring your way. Don't become involved unless the safety announcing player asks for help as it slows play. Don't assist in emergencies unless you're trained and equipped to deal with that. Don't demand to assist a player after a medic or reeve has declined your offer to help. Hopefully this PA has cleared up a lot of confusion around the new safety system. It's important that the new system be followed well as it's based around keeping play ongoing while keeping players safe. If you like this video and agree with its message, share it around. Also consider giving it a like. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. Until the next video, farewell my friends.